Hi. Sorry, I have not made a video in a while. I've been crazy busy at school. Obviously it started like a week ago, a week and a half ago, and I've just been like so busy because like I get up at like 6:30 for school and I don't get home until like 8:30 at night. So it's like crazy busy. Um, I'm taking 6 classes because I'm trying to graduate early. Hopefully that's going to work out. I would technically be a senior this year, but I'm a transfer student. I did go to CSU for a couple of years. Trying to do graphic design, decided it wasn't for me, and transferred to an art school. So, anyways, I have this year and then one more semester after that. So, I'm so close, thank God. Like, I love school so much, but it's like I am afraid to even look at how much debt I'm racking up right now. It's scary. So, anyways, yeah, that's what's going on with me. I always feel like back to school, like the first week or so of school, I think is the most stressful. Maybe it's because I'm coming from an art school where it's like you literally have to buy a world of supplies. But it's just like trying to get back into the groove of school and like getting back into that routine. And then like trying to figure out where your classes are and like determining whether you like your teachers or not, or at least figuring out how you're gonna, do well in a certain class depending on their teaching style and their teaching methods and stuff. So it's like, I don't know. It's not like you necessarily have a lot of like homework the first week, but it's just like that trying to like figure everything out. And then me personally, like trying to get supplies for school is like insane. I went to Hobby Lobby. I had to go to the mall. I had to go to Joann's. I had to go to the hardware store. I had to go everywhere. Like, my dad and I were all over the place. Excuse me, my throat is so weird this morning. We did not stop. We shopped for like, I think 6 hours straight until we both finally finished our errands. I think it's just crazy. And I think I ended up spending, actually, I didn't spend that much. A lot of people are always like, you can find that at Meiningers. You can go do this at Meiningers. I love Meiningers, but you end up paying so much more money just because it's at Meiningers and it's so much more special. It's like, I would much rather go to the hardware store or Hobby Lobby or somewhere really cheap where I can get a discount. And yes, it may not be as fancy looking, but it's probably the same product and it's probably not going to be any better or worse. So anyway, that's my rant about expensive art supplies. So yeah, my classes are really good. I have one teacher who is like kind of strict. This would be, I think, my first teacher that's actually a stickler for like tardiness and like homework. And he's like, you have to bring in these specific supplies. Like our supply list for one class alone with him was like, I think it was like 2 pages long of shit. Like I have still life painting and life drawing with him. And like literally I have to bring a portfolio case. I have to bring a tackle box. I have to bring a backpack full of more shit. I have to bring 2 lamps. It's like basically I have to bring my entire studio with me plus still lifes. Like I have to bring my own objects and my own drapery and my own backdrop boxes and stuff to make a still life. Like, we're not just doing one and, like, the whole class surrounds it. No. We all make our own. I'm like, Oh, so stupid. And I usually take the bus to school, so I look like a fucking crazy person with like all this shit carrying it on a bus. I have like a porcelain hand that I don't want to break and it's in bubble wrap. I have like this like white rose I had to paint. I look like I'm crazy. And our school doesn't even have lockers. I'm sorry, we're an art school. Why the fuck would we not have any lockers? That's the stupidest idea in the world. So yeah. Anyways, I like him as a teacher. You know, he's gonna be really hard on us, but I think I'm gonna learn a lot from him. So there's that. And I think he's really gonna challenge me, or just us in general, my class in general. Um, and I really, really hope that I don't want him to like berate me, but I do want to learn a lot from him, and I do want to kind of get my ass kicked a little bit, just to really, I don't know, get my money's worth. I'm paying a lot of money for this school. Like I might as well like kick my own ass, get my ass kicked, you know, get in shape and get going. I don't know. I want to improve a lot. You know, I want to look back every year and be like, wow, I'm so much better than that. You know, and like look back in my old sketchbooks and be like, God, I thought that was good back then. That's shit. So, um, I'm also in a basic illustration class. It's like we are handed like multiple sentences and we have to come up with an illustration for it. Um, so yeah, and like the teacher for it is super awesome. His style is like right up my alley. Like he does a lot, actually almost exclusively horror-based paintings. Um, he does a lot of like portraiture, and then he'll like put the portrait of that person onto like a classic figure in horror, like Nosferatu or like Elvira or like Gomez Adams, like just like really old school horror. And I think it's so cool. And he loves like Poe and H.P. Lovecraft and all that stuff. So anyway, I'm like super stoked to talk to him about stuff and just like bounce ideas off of him. And like, I don't know. We're definitely along the same vein as far as like our interests in subject matter. So that's cool. Um, I'm also in a typography class, which I hate. If anyone doesn't know, typography is like basically a class for graphic designers. It's mainly like typefaces, type fonts, and learning how to utilize them in like design and stuff. So like when you see like a sign, you know, it's like, oh, what kind of font did they use, and why is it, you know, why is it good that they use that, or why is it successful? And I don't understand the excitement over typography. If you're a typography nerd, I'm sorry. Like, I'm not trying to like mess with you, but it's just not. I have no interest in it. It's just like what's the difference between this face and this face? I don't give a shit. Like oh, serif and sans serif. So exciting. Love those typefaces. Ah. I don't know. It's like our school's pretty laid back because it is so small. Like, I think my classes are on average like from 11 to 15 students. 15 being like a lot, but it's almost kind of necessary because talking about like figure drawing and still life, like we all have to bring so much shit, and like, you know, you can't have a class of 30 people trying to do figure drawing. I mean, you could, but it's just like it would be more beneficial to the students to have more space and to have a good visual of the model that they're trying to draw or paint or whatever. So anyways, school's good. Back to school stressful as hell, but that's okay. I'm getting through it. I have to go get ready for school. I'm sorry it's such a long video again, but now you know what I'm up to. I'm going to try to make a video this weekend, maybe, because I know I'll have at least like a day to chill out. So there's that, and then I'm going to try to make a couple art tutorials very soon, maybe painting, watercolor, I don't know. Whatever you guys want, really. So yeah, so subscribe if you haven't already. I don't know where it is. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a great week, and I gotta get ready for school, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.